good? Am I good? On oh, 1 second, y'all. Abby, am I good? Did you put the picture up? You're muted, Abby. I can't hear. Okay, now I can hear. Did you mute me on OBS? Mute me on OBS.
and such.
Y'all, I know I am muted on YouTube. We're the Pacific Standard people. It's good. They should be able to hear me. They can hear me, right, Abby? The Pacific Standard people are watching this live with me, so I cannot keep the I can't keep the YouTube open. I can't keep the music or the audio on YouTube just because we are actually watching the episode and the audio will get flagged for copyright. So unfortunately, this is the best I can do in reference to a live reaction. You will only be able to see me. There's an echo. Is that better? Is it still an echo? If you wanted to actually hear me and watch the show with me, you would have had to join the Zoom. Again, I think we still have a few spots. Maya's handling all that because I'm trying to do this. But while we are on commercial, I can talk to you guys and all of that good stuff. But I can't do it unless you hear me while I am watching the show because the show is also playing. Again, in the Zoom, they are, watching it with me so they can hear everything. Shout out to all y'all in the Zooms. I'm not in the Zoom comments because I'm trying to watch the YouTube. It's a lot going on here, but that's what's really going on. And then once we are finished with the show, stay on here. Or if you really can't sit in the silence and you can't wait, then come back in about 40 minutes when we're done, because afterwards we're going to really talk about this episode and it'll just be us in the, in the live. We'll still be in the Zoom, but we'll be able to keep the sound on and we'll be talking. I'm going to have some of you guys actually, people who are in the Zoom, if they got questions, they want to bring up something, then I'm going to, talk to them about it. So the show is back. I gotta go, but that's what's actually happening right now. Look, I done made it to 2. Am I unmuted on the YouTube? Okay. We done made it to the second commercial, y'all, and I ain't pissed yet. So I think we doing good. Like, East Coast, let me know. Y'all don't tell me exactly what happened, but I caught a comment saying that I was gonna be mad, but I'm at the second commercial, I ain't mad yet. Not yes, you are soon. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this little like smile. These little, they had a little black boy competing moment. They gonna be friends. Spencer got some new friends. I'm excited for Spencer to be getting some new friends because there's a lot of people leaving his life right now, and it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming me and my homegirls. We're gonna try to fix the echo. Sorry, y'all. Let me hit up Abby, who is in the control room, bringing y'all this lovely feed, making it happen. And let's see what people are saying. I tell you, I'm on the East Coast and saw the end. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be happy with Jordan this episode. Okay, I'm gonna be happy with Jordan. I'm on a Jordan roller coaster. That wedding kind of like, well, actually, that whole episode, seeing Jordan being super just catering to Simone did something for me. I think it was because it was good to see him care about something other than himself, and to do so in such an intense way. So I'm looking forward to Jordan, surprising me. Wait, what we put numbers in here for? I missed it. What's 10,000? If you guys are trying to get into the Zoom, just DM on Instagram because something, I don't know if too many of y'all DM'd us on Twitter, but something's wrong with our Twitter DMs right now. So DM us on Instagram and Maya will get you the access code for the Zoom. That principal been on my nerves. Y'all were shipping him with Grace, and Grace deserves way better. Like that, it's a no for me. I don't give a damn how fine you are. It's a no. It's a no for me. Jordan came through. Wait until I get into the midpoint. So we're on commercial right now, and I'm chatting with you guys. If you're new into the YouTube live stream, I am muting while I'm watching, but you guys get to still see my live reaction. I'm sorry if y'all are experiencing an echo. We're trying to work it out on my end. And I am coming to you guys and chatting during the commercials. And then, as you can see, there are tons of you guys in the actual Zoom, which they are posting the comments. I'm so excited that we were able to pull this off, y'all. I was nervous. Like, I was freaking talking to my team earlier today, like, I don't know. But we did it. If you don't have, okay, Maya, drop the link to sign up. So if you don't have Instagram and you can't, DM us that way, let me pause this really quick so I can make sure this happens. If you're trying to get into the Zoom, the fastest way will be to DM us on Instagram and we will send you the link. If you do not have Instagram, then you're gonna have to go through the sign up page. The sign up page I posted on my recent videos. It's in the community tab. Maya is gonna drop the link into the chat now to go to the sign up page. You go through the sign up page, it's going to send you back an email automatically with the link to the Zoom. It's going to take a couple minutes, but it will do that if you don't have Instagram. All right, and the show is back, so I'm going to go back on mute. Be back in the next commercial.
You can unmute that. So Layla just wrecked Spencer for filth, and I wanted to defend him, but I can't. So I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. I don't know what to say, y'all, because the scene that just happened was Layla running into Spencer at the hangout, and then she just read him for filth. So I don't really know, like. And newsflash, I guess Liv and Spencer did not sleep together. That was Layla in the montage. They should have just, gave us a little bit more to go with so we couldn't run with anything else. But, it is what it is. I think that video was still good and it was a good theory. So, cool. He did sleep with Layla, which was messed up after he just said that. Is Spencer go to therapy in this episode? Can somebody tell me that? Don't tell me nothing else, but does he go to therapy in this episode? Damn, he gonna go to therapy. Y'all, you're saying that you didn't get an email. Check your spam, because when I last checked, there was 50% of the people who the email went out to hadn't even opened it. And again, if you are struggling, the quickest way we can get you the link is because we're also trying to protect against like spam bomb, like Zoom spammers. So we can't just post the link to the Zoom. Like that just won't work. DM us on Instagram if you want the link to the Zoom. We're halfway through the episode. After the episode is over, we'll be right here on YouTube the whole time, audio on. So it's just another 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. I knew it was Layla. I'm going to try to read some of y'all's comments. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Kendra, I agree. I agree that the oh wait, it's back. Let me pause it real quick. Kendra, I agree. I agree that the montage was included poorly, especially because initially I said I didn't need to see it go there, but it left so much open in reference to how they did Olivia and Spencer's kiss, and why did he leave to come back? It just left too much unaccounted for time, which made my mind go to wandering. So I agree that the montage was poorly integrated. Monet Sanders, we are talking about episode 8. Well, I just was referencing episode 7, but we are watching episode 8 right now, and I'm doing live reactions here with you guys. And we will be doing an after party and talk about the episode after we finish watching it. And I'm about to go back into here, but if you are trying to get into the Zoom, the email link should be working. The email should be working. Click the link to sign up for the email. The email will come to you. If you want to get direct access, the best access, Maya has our Instagram open, and she will DM you the link if you DM ericadane.com on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, the best I can for you is that link. I'm sorry, y'all. When we do this again, I guess I'll figure out another way to make sure everyone. I posted this yesterday so that we can get some of this stuff out the way beforehand, but All right, so we're going back in. I'll be back shortly. Exactly. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Ashley. Layla, you're cute and all, girl. Yes, this sucks that your heart got broken, but when it comes down to, and I actually have a video on this, are Liv and Layla actually friends? Y'all ain't never really been friends. You have never really been Olivia's friend. How? Where? Please provide some receipts. There are none because that purchase was never made. Oh, the end of the episode. Oh, I got this pause. The end of the episode, I'm supposed to.
The last 20 seconds.
The ending. Okay. Don't tell us the ending, y'all. Don't tell us the ending.
Erica. I prove you wrong with Liv.
I'm trying to read y'all's comments, so bear with me.
Eu não fiz. Já me disse que você passou.
Liv is really a relatable character.
What if Spencer and Liv get together this season?
You go from being happy and sad real quick.
I can hear y'all now.
Yeah. Last scene is intense. Okay. I mean, as of right now, I'm still feeling like episode 7 should have been the mid-season finale because that one was like, after that episode, I just had so much anxiety. Right now, where are we at? We are 42 minutes, and I'm cool to lie. Liv gave a nice cute read. Layla gave a nice cute read to Spencer that he actually deserved, gave him a little bit more perspective, even though he already knew, sis. You really had to tell him. And you still want him, but that's cool. Like, I get it. You gotta go through this part of it. There's phases to this. You gotta be angry right now. You're gonna be petty. You're gonna be vengeful. Y'all, I got a couple of videos coming out about what I think is going to happen with these three separately. Like, what is their mind state? What are they gonna do? What actions are they about to take? I got some theories. One thing I would love to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen, is I would love to stop seeing depressed Spencer. Like, I need his Black Boy Jr. to return, and whatever he got to do to get that needs to happen ASAP, because this Spencer, I ain't really signed up for him, and I don't really know how to feel about it.
We're just waiting to see your face when you have the anxiety.
You're gonna get anxiety.
Don't say that. Abby, can we bring the comments onto the screen?
We can read the comments, but you're gonna have some anxiety. We just want to make sure that your face is on the camera when we see it.
Don't be saying that stuff, y'all, because that's gonna make me grow nervous. Like, what do you mean you want my face to be on the camera when? And
not gonna happen.
I should not have agreed to do this because I might lose it. When I'm watching this show, I'm a very.
You're gonna be
You guys can probably tell.
for the
I
last 5
get
minutes.
really into great stories.
You're gonna be
I'm
happy,
ready to fight when my characters are fighting. That
don't say you're gonna be happy. Don't say you're gonna be happy.
I'm
Just say
the
you're
one
gonna
who
have
gets
anxiety.
so emotional about something. I'm probably gonna throw some things. So I really hope that this is not as bad as y'all trying to tell me it is.
No, it's not.
Because
it's horrible. It's horrible.
It's not as bad as it is, but it's bad.
Shout out to you guys. We have the live chat on the screen right now. So if you are just joining us, I am watching episode 8 live with a couple of amazing, not a couple, it's a couple dozen amazing subbies who signed up and joined me in the Zoom. So they're also watching it with me. And this YouTube live is actually watching my reactions, but we're not able to do audio during the show. On commercials, I am speaking with you guys, and then after we're going to chop it up about the show. So welcome. The episode's back, so we'll be back.
Y'all
the anxiety pills ready because
Get ready. You gotta get ready for this.
Get ready,
We
Erica.
gotta go, y'all.
This is
Gotta go.
well, we need your
Spencer
face.
needs to release that. She's a dead weight. He needs to release it. Loyalty, love, yes, yes, yes. She has had time and time and chance. Got to go. I'm sorry. Throw her away.
Yeah.
Hey, can anybody agree with me that Erica should take at least 5 feet back away from her monitor for the next last 5 minutes?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I know I screamed. I was like, woo.
Back it up, baby.
Any throwable objects.
All y'all in the Zoom talking about back.
Any throwable objects need to be taken
Y'all, I
away.
can't.
She needs to take 5 feet. She needs to take 5 steps back. And Erica, we're gonna need confirmation. We need you.
I'm not ready.
Don't spoil it.
We're not spoiling it. We're just letting her know.
We're not gonna spoil everything you say.
Just.
I'm not ready.
Just be ready.
Take a deep breath.
Sorry,
Take a deep
I'm
breath.
gonna
Take a
take
deep
a
Erica,
breath.
watch you 5 steps back.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna take some breaths. Whew.
That scene hit me so fast.
I'm not ready. Y'all made me
All I
even more
can
stressed. I thought this
Most
was
of the scenes real
fine.
Listen, bro.
That scene gave me anxiety like none
twice,
other.
and I saw the car crash twice.
Erica, have a water. You know,
So, just
take
get yourself, get yourself prepared.
Don't eat it.
I'm
Just
so
with-
tired.
anything that you can throw.
How many minutes left? Y'all are stressing me out.
You're gonna
Y'all are really.
Hey, yo, Erica, you're about to have a heart attack
Everybody in
with
the
this
Zoom
last
is
scene,
lit. I
guys.
gotta figure out. So I can't use the Zoom right now because I'm trying to like manage and all of this stuff. But next time we do this, I gotta see the people up in the Zoom while we talking because I can hear them, but I can't see them, and they just stressing me because I just feel like they my homies in the back like, bitch, you not ready. You was just really not ready.
Not ready. You are not
What
ready.
do you think's gonna happen, Erica?
Oh, it's why you. This
Yo,
is
Erica,
it.
I hope you got a glass of Henny.
Be quiet, everyone. Be quiet.
Hold on. Sorry. We'll be back, y'all.
Everyone, mute yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just forgot my long complaint. Look, Jordan, I don't want to put you in the middle of it. She's your sister.
And you're my friend. I take it things didn't go great with Liv.
Yeah, not exactly.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize, Jordan. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm just tired of the lies and everyone thinking I'm not mentally stable enough to handle anything. I should go.
For the record, Layla, you're one of the strongest people I know.
You're lying.
Never doubted it.
Thanks.
I told y'all they were real friends. So she can keep Jordan. That's cool. She just gotta stop wilding on Liv.
Hi, Mr. Carter.
Oh God.
I just want to thank you for reconsidering the conversation.
People are saying what?
Transferring Jabbar's credits.
No, I love Jordan and Simone. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Grace and Spencer reminded me the value of fighting to make a place for every student here at South Crenshaw.
What I gotta do to dead this high school beef thing we got between us?
There's no deading. The fact that you punched me so hard I ended up in the ER with
American returns with new episodes on April 12th. Don't move. Need help? You knew, and you coming for her. And starting next Monday. The British police was supposed to be on one of Bulletproof. 3-episode event starts next Monday at 8/7 Central.
Oh, Abby, can you unmute my I gotta get my shit together. Can you unmute the other Erica too, Abby? Am I good to go, Abby?
You're good.
YouTube?
You're good.
Actually, I'm glad that I watched this one live because I think I'm keeping it cute. But Olivia, Latrice, whatever the hell your middle name is, Baker, what were you thinking? I can't. Well, at least there ain't nothing happening, guys. Swift's arm better not go out because of this. I don't want to hear nothing. He's already don't do nothing, don't touch nothing because you never know. So I can't. All right, y'all. We finished the episode. Abby, can you bring the comments on the screen so I can see? But I also want to look at some of the I want to look at it on this screen and then see the Zoom. So y'all be really mad when I'm calling it like it is with Olivia, and yet she's still drinking. So when we gonna tell her to stop? I really want to know. Is it letting you unmute there?
You're unmuted.
Okay.
There is a small echo though.
It's probably because of this. All right, y'all. We the Zoom and I just finished episode 8. We can now talk about it. We can now say how we're feeling and all of that. Let me see what y'all saying in the Zoom. Hey y'all, thank you for joining me in here. We're gonna bring you on. If you have wait, is there a little way that we can do? Is there hand raising or something like that?
There is, yeah. Just go to your more option and then you can just raise your hand if you guys want to say something.
If you want to come on to the live and say something, raise your hands and we will add you on. Let's talk about how we feel. Let's not even get into the spoilers just yet. How do we feel about this episode? I have some mixed feelings.
Are you muted or not?
I think so. Yep. We got any hands being raised in the Zoom on the live chat? Calm down, calm down. Yes. That's gonna be, I don't know what Olivia's middle name is, but for right now it's Latrice. Because we need to talk. You know when your mama says your whole name, that means we need to talk, and it's not going to be good. Olivia Latrice Baker. We got any hands raised? Oh, we do got some hands raised. All right, so we're going to start, Abby, we can just do one at a time. So, myself, and then go through the hands that are raised so that they can unmute and say what they feel about the episode. Tiffany W said she didn't really care for this episode. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are. Someone is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So no spoilers, obviously. Just thoughts.
Just how you feel. We're gonna come back in 20 minutes with the spoilers, I suppose.
I got you.
Just how you feel. What's your name? Where you from? And then how you feel.
John Green Trujillo. We got into a little stuff on the comment section. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, but from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Definitely it's my okay because we couldn't hear anything. We don't know if you might have thrown anything at her.
No, I kept it cute. Y'all can see. Y'all can see everything. Like the most is like my little expressions. So y'all can see everything that was going on.
We're making sure, but it was a good episode. The best part obviously was towards the end. I think we could all agree. And I would say I'm assuming everyone's seen. Can I talk about the promo actually? The end promo. Okay, so I'm just gonna say right now, Billy Bean Baker, you cannot be angry at anybody, especially Spencer, for covering for your daughter after what you did for Jordan and Asher with the marijuana test and the steroids. Now, maybe someone said as a theory that that Spencer knew, but nobody did.
I mean, you ain't lying. I think the thing though that makes this worse is like Olivia can't afford to be drinking. Like she literally overdosed and went to rehab. So this is too slippery of a slope to be playing games, and this isn't a you get out of jail free card type of thing. This is a no, girl, you can never do this because the next time it could really be your life. But I hear you. Thank you.
Still, I'm one of those point out the hypocrite situation here.
It is very hypocritical. It's probably also a little bit misogynist, just a little bit, because they're guys, but I think the bigger thing, at least for me, is just Liv's history, and she's playing a very not winnable game.
I mean, outside of that, I mean, since I can't really say anything that happened else in the episode, I mean, that's pretty much.
Hang on, we're gonna talk about the episode specifically. Who else wants to talk about just how they feel after watching the episode? So we can give people who still haven't watched it yet but are in the live screen, we can give y'all a little vibe before we actually talk about spoilers. So if y'all want to pop off before we go into the full spoilers, you can. Then of course I'll still have my video up tomorrow with the breakdown for today's episode. So you'll have that. Anybody else want to give me a reaction? Want to tell me how they feel? Lexi has her hand up, I see. And so does Alvia. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Please correct it when you come on screen.
What up, Erica?
Hey.
Face to face. I will say this and keep it short. It's a great episode. I knew there was gonna be a cliffhanger and all of that. Disappointed in the writers nonetheless. Disappointed, but like
they didn't do us that bad. Like I feel like they didn't really do us real bad.
Yeah, but disappointed nonetheless.
Disappointed.
But I love the episode. I'm disappointed.
Y'all got Olivia, so that's a win.
It's a bittersweet thing for me.
I can feel that because now it's gonna be some trouble. Yo, what if this is probably gonna give a spoiler though.
Yeah, I was trying not to give spoilers.
What if the Bakers like ban Olivia and Spencer from seeing each other?
That would be OD. That would be too much.
I mean,
but they might.
What happens just happens. So they gotta pay some type of price.
You're right. I'm gonna go off.
Thank you so much for your comment. All right, are y'all really want to get into spoilers? YouTube. The Zoom wants to get into spoilers. I kind of want to get into spoilers. It's hard talking around it. So this is your warning. If you have not watched the episode yet, just have not watched the episode yet, you might want to click off now. But if you want to stay and enjoy the party and chat with us, then keep watching. Now let's talk about some things. Y'all, I kind of just want to talk about the end, but let's start with Coop. How about that? Can we talk about how Coop has decided to become a Layla, pretty much? I would love to know how y'all feel about Coop from this episode. I'm looking in the comment section. If you want to speak on Coop specifically in the Zoom, please raise your hand, because I don't like.
Hello.
You know those people, I'm trying not to be raggedy and ratchet. Y'all are from Baltimore, Maryland. Like, I'm from Eastside Baltimore, Maryland. So, well, actually Baltimore, but I won't say Baltimore because I'm talking to a bunch of y'all from all over the place. So I just have some thoughts, and friends like Coop that like the scene where she actually heard Spencer's name over the PA system, and she frowned up her face and got real stank. It's like that type of stuff made me feel like we were never really even friends, because girl, that don't like what? Because I got some type of accolade because you actually heard my name, you feel some type of way? Like that's some deep-seated just hatred unnecessarily. We have someone up to talk about Coop.
Hello.
Hi. I can't see who is speaking.
Hi.
Oh, I think it's
Micaiah.
Micaiah, hi girl.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm here, child. I'm here. Y'all got me on this live.
First of all, I love your videos. They're great. Watch them every day. They're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Second of all, Coop is the most annoying character on this show. And the fact of the matter is, like, she wouldn't even be where she was if it wasn't for Spencer. So the fact that she's even playing him right now is ridiculous. Like,
and not even just playing him, but committing to the plan. Like, she just want to keep going with it. It's like, girl, how long you gonna let this run? Like, okay, you feeling hurt. Okay, you mad.
Like, it's ridiculous. And it's just like, it irks me that she went to the cabin literally 2 episodes ago talking about, I don't want you to save me, da 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 da. But it's like, you need him because you make poor decisions. Like, you're going to drop out of school over a rap career that hasn't even popped off yet? What? No. And then
it hasn't even popped off yet, but I'm gonna jump out of school because I got mo to find and raps to write. Your music is cool, sis. I like it, but cut it out. Cut it out.
Right. And like Layla said, no offense, if Meg Thee Stallion can do it in college, you can do it in high school. I'm just like, that's all. But she's annoying. And honestly, I'm so over her. Like, she just starts beef for no reason with everybody.
I think when Patience told her that she has to like create some drama, she has to have some mess to be in, like that's like a part of her. I think that was real, and she still hasn't processed it yet, but she needs to deal with it because she's going to wind up working her way out of really amazing relationships if she continues to do so. Actually, now that I bring up Patience, I'm mad that they didn't touch upon Patience being on tour and like how Coop is reacting to that, because not only do she not have Spencer, but now she don't have Patience. So girl, both your left side of your brain, your right side of your brain gone, so you just walking around brainless.
She really has nobody. And then she was listening to Preach, and I was just like, no. No.
Preach got a whole bit though. Preach trying to get to her.
Exactly. So I don't know, but I don't want to spoil anything, but I am also, I mean, Layla is on my list too, just because just like, I don't know. I have no words for her. Like, I get it in her regards to her treatment of Spencer. That makes sense. Like, he didn't have to do all that. But with Olivia, no.
Okay, so do y'all really think that Layla doesn't see how she's a bad friend?
I don't think so. She plays the victim. Like, it's my thing with her is like, she'll sit here and say all these like spiteful things, but when somebody comes back at her to try to explain to her like what she has done wrong in the situation, she's like, oh, well then I'll just get out of your way then. Like, no, you can't be, no offense, you can't be a B and then be a victim in the same, it doesn't work.
That part. And my thing is like, for her, I also don't ever see her taking a step further. Like, it sounds like she be listening and she receives the read, but she never takes the information further and does anything different. So I'm just like, maybe sis really doesn't believe that she's trash as a friend.
She doesn't.
Like, she doesn't see it. Unlike Spencer, who can call himself out. Like, Spencer's moping around the hood because he knows that his decisions with Layla were trash. Like, period. Like, he gets it. Layla's just like, girl, how could you attack her in my back? Like, she didn't have a whole knife set of her own. Sis had a whole Rachel Ray cook set coming to live for 2 seasons.
She did.
Like, oh, this knife got to, like, girl, I need to give Layla a middle name. But I don't think she would have, like.
Well, I'm gonna let somebody get on, but it was great talking to you.
Thank you so much for chatting with me. Yes. Yeah. Who is next? While Abby selects someone to come up, let me see what y'all talking about in these comments on YouTube.
Hello?
Yes, who is this? Let me see.
Hi.
What's going on? Oh, is this Aaliyah?
Alea.
Alea, hi girl.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, tell me what you feeling, tell me what you thinking.
Well, Layla's honestly getting tight, and I feel like she came at Liv for literally like no reason. Like Liv didn't deserve to be treated that way, and I don't understand why she's playing victim, because Liv is basically like the victim because she stole Spencer like, from her. And
thanks. I mean, well, we gotta figure out a way to word it, because I know a lot of y'all in the comments like, well, Spencer was never nobody's to steal. And it's like, okay, but you know when you and your homegirl see that guy and you be like, that was mine. That's it. Like,
yeah, I like other people that I just can't stand right now. I don't really want to like get into it, but like the episode was good. It got good like towards like the middle and everything, but it was a good episode.
It was a little, yeah. I think it gave us the information that we wanted, so we got that. I think it came in a less dramatic fashion than I thought it was going to come in. So there's that. It was a lot more toned down, but I do think overall it was a good episode. Thank you for your comment, and thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. Y'all are like, I literally sent this out yesterday, and y'all showed up for your girl. Like, this is dope. Who else we got?
Oh man, they got me on. They got me on.
Wait, who is it? Is somebody unmuted?
Evie.
Oh, Miles. Hi.
Evie.
Yes, we can see you.
Man, listen, I got too much to say about this episode and these characters, man.
All right, well, write it down for us. Write it down.
Oh, listen, I'm starting with Layla. Layla, the most hypocritical person on this whole series.
Yeah.
Does she understand that she started everything?
When you say everything, what you mean everything?
All right. So she already knew Liv had a thing for Spencer way back in season 1. Back in season 1, tried to get him hooked up and everything, all that good shit.
Facts.
And then you come around, try to get him to hook up in the tub and everything. Then after that, you gonna come around now, you feeling him. All of a sudden, now you feeling him. After knowing your best friend likes this dude, you tend to date this dude. And then you get mad when he falls in love with her.
Yeah.
Like I'm like my thing is, does she know? Like, forget the dagger. She got a whole like katana sword in her back, like in Olivia's back. Olivia ain't do nothing wrong, and I was happy lived up for herself. You know what I'm saying? She stood up for herself.
Yeah, that's
put her
probably
in her
like
place.
one of the top 4 moments for me was like Liv actually saying something, because she doesn't typically do that, and it needed to be said.
Nah, as soon as I seen her, I got hyped. I was like, listen, I was like, Liv, about damn time you called her out on her shit. Cause Layla, Coop gotta go. Like Coop gotta go. I don't care where she gotta go, but listen.
Well, it looked like it. She like at the end of the episode, she like, we going, girl. I don't know where you going, but you going. Okay, cool.
Well, listen, go all the way to Saskatchewan. Go somewhere, because listen, you the reason Spencer got shot. Like we all know she the reason Spencer got shot. We all know.
Facts.
Everything she was out there doing, you shouldn't have got involved with the gang. You shouldn't. Spencer was talking you out of it. You want to be Captain Save a Ho. You want to save everybody. you got your homie.
All right. So do we think that they're actually going to be able to stay away from each other? So do we really not see Spencer, Layla, Olivia, and Coop not interacting respectively?
Oh, I can see Layla and Liv not talking. Coop, I feel like Coop is gonna get to a point. Coop gonna dig herself in a hole that only Spencer can get her out of. That's what I think.
I can see that.
She gonna run right back to Spencer.
I hope that's how they do it. I hope Spencer doesn't go pacifying her, trying to pat her up, because he even extended the olive branch in this episode, and she literally was just like, basically screaming, "Man, girl."
Nah, the way she looked at him when she was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm leaving everything in the past that's holding me back," and how she looked at him, I'm like, come on now. I'm like, you ain't have to look at me, man, like that with that sad ass Coop face. Like, I'm like, come on, you ain't have to look at my man like that. Like my man extended the olive branch. He like, yo, listen, like, we cool. At the end of the day. Yeah, we fighting and everything, but that's what brothers and sisters do. We gonna fight. But for you to just look at him and be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna leave you behind when you shouldn't leave this man behind. Y'all both the reasons for each other in the situations y'all in now, mostly Coop, because Coop, you never should have got involved with what you got involved with. But it's just like, yo, you can't leave your brother stranded. You can't leave your brother stranded.
That part. Thank you so much, Miles, for hopping on here and sharing with us.
I'm gonna be back in the comments section.
I appreciate you. Who we gonna bring up next? Let's try to get a couple more people on here. We rolling like it's 8. I'm like, I thought this was gonna be over by then. I didn't think y'all wanted to kick it with your girl. We got quite a few hands up. Let's try to get through all these hands, y'all. Team Bane, let's work it out. What we got going on? Who's next?
I'm next. I have a lot of opinions.
All right, I need you to say them quickly. You got a lot of them. Wait, I'm still trying to see who it is talking. Oh, okay, I see. M? We're going to come back to you because it says connecting audio. Abby, grab someone else while she reconnects.
Can you hear me?
Oh, wait, okay. Is she there?
Hello?
Maybe it's me. Brett, is that right?
No. My name's Angela, but I'm on my dad's phone.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your name, girl?
Angela.
Angela. Okay, hey girl, hi.
I feel like with Coop, I kind of agree with Mayo. She's gonna dig herself into a hole that only Spencer can get her out of. I kind of don't know how to feel about Olivia because she's my favorite character, but this episode is kind of like changing it for me, so I don't know how to feel about it. And I'm like on a debate team, so I'm trying to see both sides. And with Layla, I can't. I'm just totally done with her. She can move on, go to a different show, quit All American, bye. I'm kind of done with her because she's trying to play the victim when she's not the victim. You did all this crappy stuff in the past, and then one thing happens to you, and it's like someone blew up the world. And it's not cool at all. If I had a friend like that, I would totally drop them in 5 seconds, cause no. Just no. You're muted.
Down Layla, but it's just like a lot of her story is really invested in like integral into Liv and Spencer. Like they have to wind up interacting. They're either going to become friends again, or they're going to go into this whole real enemy arc, and then we're probably going to see that. But I doubt we're not going to see them actually interact anymore because they have to, or else Layla doesn't make sense to actually be on the show. So I'm glad you actually brought that up. Next. Wow, let me get in the YouTube. I'm gonna show YouTube some love while we pull up the next person.
Hello.
Spencer was trying to show that he was sorry. Yes, Ebony, Spencer was trying to show that he was sorry. Am I still muted? I shouldn't be still muted.
No, I'm not muted.
Camera, thank you so much. Give me 1 second. Whoever is on the Zoom, give me 1 second. Let me show YouTube a little bit of love, and then we're gonna let you do your comment. Yes, Liv confirmed she loves Spencer. Olivia should have pulled over. Olivia should have pulled over about 10 seconds before. Like, sis, what are we doing? All right, we're back in the Zoom.
Hi, I'm Olivia.
Hi.
Yeah, and I thought it was actually a pretty good episode, especially the ending, of course, with Olivia coming in hot. And I think something's actually going to happen to Layla and Coop. Like, something bad will happen to Layla again. Because the first time Spencer and her broke up, you saw her trash her house completely. Her dad came over and stuff. She fell in a deep, deep hole. I think it might happen again if she keeps this up and keeps letting people go. It's like the same thing with Coop, though. She could get in a deep, deep hole. Like, I forget who said it, but only Spencer could get her out. And that's my thought with those two. But, like, nobody's talking about the ending scene wherever they got pulled over. Like, wherever she had that car. Because Olivia was crying at the end. So, I don't know what happens. But I feel like Spencer's going to obviously find out about her drinking problem. Which they will become close and eventually get together. But that's just my opinion.
I think Olivia and Spencer are together at this point. They're
Basically.
together. It is official. Olivia's happened. Y'all won. Y'all been waiting for me to say y'all won. Here you go. Y'all won. Okay. Spencer definitely covers for her, which is why Billy is pissed next episode. I like what you said though about Layla potentially slipping into someplace bad. That might pull her back into her relationships with them. Because in all honesty, Spencer and Olivia are the two closest people to her in her life, including her father. So she kind of needs them. The same way, I'm not sure, I don't remember who said it, so I apologize. But the same way Coop needs Spencer, Layla needs Olivia and Spencer. So it's going to be very interesting to see, like you said, how she navigates after, cutting ties, because I'm so strong and I got this and y'all keep thinking I'm going to break. And that also leads me to believe that sis about to break. Okay, girl, you about to break. Who we got next? Thank you. Felicia Watson said, we didn't want the winning like this though. Why? The only way it would not be a full-on win for y'all, Liv wasn't really drunk. Like, she's just not gonna be able to pass the sobriety test. I don't think that she was like drunk to be like, oh, well, I don't know what I was thinking. I really didn't mean all I said. She meant that. So y'all won. Like, take the win. Oh, I see Carmen Nicole in the comment section. Shout out to Carmen. I'm not sure if Monda's in here, but Carmen and Monda be getting me together, child. Getting me together all the time. But I want to show y'all love. We got another person up. This one's got together. Listen. Honestly, I'm thinking that something was coming in the story in reference to sexuality. So I could definitely see somebody coming out real soon. And it could be Layla. Hey, it was Danielle. Wait, you switched, Danielle? Who's up? Oh, Naya.
Hello? Oh, I'm Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't even think I was gonna make it tonight, but I'm happy I was able to make it because I just saw it. So. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. This episode was a lot. I guess I'll start with Coop to get her out the way because she's aggravating as all hell right now. I cannot deal with her. She's been getting on my nerves every episode since the beginning of this season. She was irritating the first two, but I was still rooting for her. But this season, I'm just like, she's in the corner in timeout for me right now. I can't deal with her. Yep. I just feel like with Coop and Spencer, I really hope they figure it out because I feel like they do need each other and they're both saying the same thing to each other. Like they're both hurt, but somebody's got to make the first move. And I feel like it needs to be Tamia because she knows she's in the wrong. And I don't know why she can't just apologize.
And I feel like Spencer has been making first moves.
Yeah.
Like, even at the cabin.
Right. It was like, that was the moment where she could have just been like, you know what? My bad. You're right. Tyrone was an issue because of me, because I don't understand why she doesn't understand that. Tyrone was a threat to Spencer because of you. Like, yes, he inserted himself in the mix, but you decided to go on this collision course with Tyrone, and he was a threat to Spencer and to everybody else in your life. And you need to take accountability for that. There was no accountability in the cabin episode on the dock, wherever they were at. She just sat there and flipped it all on him. Like, girl, no, there's no accountability. No accountability. So I can't with her.
Literally. And then for me at the cabin, Spencer literally says, where do we go from here? He did not cut you off. You remember his off. He did not cut you off. He asked you a question. You could have said, you know what? I need some space.
Right. Something.
She said, no, we're done. Cut it.
And now she's just like, oh, I'm not messing with you. I'm cutting whoever off or whatever she said, who's holding me back. And I'm just like, girl, who's holding you back? Because it's not Spencer, it's you. Like, I'm confused. You're your own worst enemy. And now what gets me before I get off the Coop is like now all of a sudden she's focused on the music. When we wanted her ass to be focused on the music a season ago, her ass was to focus on the music. Now all of a sudden it's all about the music. I'm gonna be the next Kendrick Lamar, which is cool, but girl, like, can you prioritize? She don't know how to do that. And I can't with her. So I'm done with Tamia until further notice because she's on my hit list right now. I'm sorry, I can't deal with her.
I feel like Coop literally looks at her life decisions like, this is going to make me happy in that piece. This is going to me up.
Right. And I just,
every decision.
I just feel like she gets in her own way. And then when things don't go her way, she blames on everybody else. Like, how does that work? How you blaming your best friend for your decisions? I guess. Next, child. I can't. On Layla, I thought Layla was going to be a lot more. I felt like it was almost worse because she was kind of like, she was hurt, but then it was like a resolved hurt. Like, sort of like, oh, okay, this is how it is. All right, I'm done. So I feel like that was worse. I was expecting her to be like mad hype, like slapping people and taking names, but she was just like at a place where I think she was like, wow, like I really have been played like a fiddle and I don't appreciate it and I'm done.
That's also when you know though that it's probably really bad. Like I was expecting like Layla to act out more, but now I'm just like, okay, so what is this girl gonna do? Because like if she ain't do it now, she's gonna do it. It's coming.
Because I was like, I felt like Layla, I feel like she's had a lot of growth. So I was kind of like, before I was like, I think she's just washing her hands clean of everything. And she's just moving forward and she's going to focus on herself, focus on what she's doing, making the boss moves she's been making. And, you know, she's not really, I think she's just cutting them out of her life. But I don't know if she's really about to self-destruct. I really hope not, but I don't know. Cause I just feel like she was way too calm for me to be like, are you good? Or like, I know you're not good, but like, I don't feel like you're like really, I don't know, like moving forward and like, I'm not messing with them kind of way. I'm done. I don't know. With the whole Spencer thing, I think we can all say he needed to hear what she needed to say. She needed to say all that stuff to him. He deserved it. But with Olivia, that's where it stops for me. Cause I just feel like with Olivia, whenever shit hits the fan with her and Spencer, she automatically like defaults to putting all that negative energy on Olivia. Like, girl, you know you have not been a good friend to Olivia, and to throw that shit back in her face when you know she like, I just feel like I feel like she thinks she's in the right. So it's like she doesn't see that Olivia has been her friend. I feel like Olivia's been more of a friend to her, even though they both have made missteps. But I just feel like Layla, girl, why she always goes for Liv and the jugular. And I'm just happy that Olivia finally stood up for herself and finally said what needed to be said, because all of that shit she was holding in. And I'm like, I don't know why you've been holding it in this long, girl. This is why you be drinking, because you don't say what's on your chest. And this is what happens. So I'm like, with the whole Olivia situation, I was like, Layla said some things. And then I was like, Olivia, I need you to come back. And I feel like Olivia came back, and I couldn't even be mad at Olivia, because it's like, you know, like, yeah, Spencer is in love with her and told her, but I don't know if that's her fault. Like, she could have told you, but I don't know. I feel like she needs to be more mad at Spencer, which she's mad at Spencer, but I don't know if I really could be 100% a soldier for Layla in that argument, because I just feel like, girl,
Okay, so yes. That's correct. I mean, I agree. That's not even about right or wrong. But the only thing is like, we also have to think about, would you continue to be friends with this girl if this is what happened? I don't know how they still remain friends after. You know, like Layla got her together for Spencer, basically. Like, she really pulled it together. And I've been saying it in a lot of my videos. Like, she has been a good girlfriend up until this point, like since they got back together up until this point, and she has been trying really hard. So to almost feel like this thing that she cherished was like pulled from under her, and no, Liv didn't intentionally do it, but I feel like she's valid in her hurt, and it does have to go somewhere. It's unfortunate that her track record always takes it to Liv. So
And that's my
I can
issue.
understand her. Like, I don't understand her coming for Liv because at the end of the day, since you've been trying it, y'all's whole friendship. But I can understand her trying to put some distance between her and Liv after this, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I agree. I just feel like with Layla and Olivia, it's always been a conditional friendship. They've never actually been genuine homegirls to each other. And I genuinely hope, like, with the writing, I want this to drag out. Like, I want them to not be friends, not be in each other's orbit, not be in the same social circle, cultivate other friendships, figure their own shit out. And then when they're genuinely back in a place where they can actually be real homegirls, and I mean real homegirls, not this shit we've been seeing for the past 2 seasons, because that's not friendship. I'm sorry. It is what it is. This whole we best friends and you're in love with my best friend, that's not true. Like, no, that y'all have not been best friends. So I feel like when they get to a place where they can actually be real friends, then that's cool. But I feel like they need to drag it out because I just feel like too much has happened. And I feel like for them to like get back to being friends just because Liv's going what she's going through, that I don't know if I want that to happen. I feel like they all need, Olivia, Spencer, and Layla all need to be out of each other's orbit for a minute, like all together, like in the same social circle.
Yeah.
But
some healing and some space needs to happen. That's for real.
Right.
And
okay.
I don't know,
So
y'all, the Bakers might be like Spencer and Olivia cannot see each other. Y'all did this silly, y'all can't see each other. That might separate them. Then no, they're not. Because I personally was like, y'all all have mutual friends. Yeah, y'all are each other's worlds. How is this about to work? This is a ghetto mess. Okay.
Right. Okay. Let me get on Olivia and Spencer, and then I'm getting out the room so somebody else can go on.
Yes, please. Yes.
But
sorry.
Erica. Sorry. I know I see everybody like, please. All right, I'm gonna get off. But with Olivia, I love Olivia. I'm a Olivia stan, but I just feel like Olivia took us back like 10. I know we gotta win because she finally just said it. Like, damn. But I'm just like, girl, like you really about to put us and Spencer through some shit like next episode. Like, girl, your tipsy ass should not have been driving. Yes, she wasn't drunk in the moment because I don't think she drank before. But she definitely had alcohol in her system. And for you to get behind that wheel, like, I really wish it would have just ended at the cafe. Because I'm just like, now you're going to put Spencer in a position where he's going to cover for you because he loves you. And it's going to come out anyway. So it's like, girl, like, what are you doing? Like, I tried to give her a pass in episode 5. I thought that she got her shit together and had a wake-up call after she almost got called by her mother. But I guess I'm looking like a clown because she didn't get shit together. She's still sipping out that bottle. And I'm mad. And that's it. That's all. I can't.
Still sipping. I'm like, Jordan, what were you doing on this damn mental health day that you were supposed to be watching her and she drunk? I can't.
Meanwhile, that shit lasted for like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm done. That was cute, but it lasted for like 2 minutes. Anyways, I'm done.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sharing. Who we got next?
Okay. Hi. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Taye, and I have been waiting for this. So I'm gonna do this before my parents. I'm gonna make it real quick. So anyway, let me talk on Olivia because I got into a whole debate about her with my family because I was saying put down the bottle and they were like, it's not her drinking bottle, and I had to go on and list the facts. So it was in fact her drinking bottle. And then at the end of the episode, we got into a legal debate over if they would test Olivia if she was still in the passenger seat. And I said it depends on how far the cops want to go. Because they could if they really wanted to. But if they don't, then I mean, let's be clear. But then again, the promo, they obviously did.
Yes.
And then we also have the coat issue, and she is just a drama queen. I don't really know how to feel about her. I know the producers are going to make her right in some way, so then we still have to deal with her. But, like, I don't know how you're going to make her right. Like, everything's pointing to her being wrong. Unless Moses did this whole plan just to go after Coop, which sounds crazy. Coop is in 12th grade. Moses now has to lower her standards. And then we also have Liv. Oh, wait, sorry, not Liv. Layla. I get the names mixed up. We have Layla. I don't know how to feel about her, honestly. Like, she's wishy-washy. I don't really want her and Jordan to get together because, like, I don't see it. Like off screen,
I don't see
sure,
that.
but
I don't
after,
saying it.
like on screen, if the producers get together, I don't think I can. No? Okay. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna go to the YouTube chat while Akia. Hi parents. You on the line? Oh my goodness. First of all, Jordan is a whole mess by himself. So to add Layla to that is just like a whole catastrophe. What y'all not gonna do is come for Jordan, married man Baker. Okay? The married Jordan is a different Jordan. And we're gonna give him space and time, and we're gonna give him grace, okay? Ooh, I'm really bad. Expensive though. Well, I'm really mad at Spencer because Spencer lied for Olivia, which honestly, I'm gonna make a big deal about what I think is gonna happen in reference to that, because this could potentially be the first issue in Olivia's relationship. And honestly, I kind of hinted to it with a bunch of the things that I have said in my videos, but my issue with Olivia and Spencer getting together right now is like, she still needs to be saved. And I want Spencer to be in a relationship where he ain't got to save somebody all the damn time. Like, he'd just be happy. Who we got next?
Hello.
It's 8:30 and this is tired. I was preparing for y'all all day. I wanted to make sure this was right.
Jenica.
Exactly. Okay, okay, I cannot pronounce. Tell me how to pronounce your name, sweetheart.
Jenica. It's Jenica without the D.
One more time.
Jenica.
Jenica. Hey, girl.
Yes. Hello. So, I don't know. I want to touch, like, everybody's touching on Layla and Olivia and Coop. But before, I just want to say something about the Coach Baker and the principal and their whatever they got going on, the high school drama 1985 stuff. I feel like it wasn't Coach Baker who did all that to him. He probably having some memory issues or whatever he got going on. Like, I feel like it's somebody else, or they're gonna explore this portion further later in the season, or maybe like,
I wonder, because it seemed like I don't know, we still haven't gotten the whole thing with Billy and his mom and coming back to Crenshaw and like having memories revealed and stuff like that. So I don't know if he really didn't do it. Like, that's why I got real quiet, because I will read that damn principle for Phil, but I don't know if I don't believe that Billy didn't do what he said he did by the way that Billy was responding.
I think he did bully him in some extent, but he didn't punch him and got him in the hospital and did all that.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna touch upon that because nobody's talking about them.
On Coop's part, I feel like I'm where everybody's at. Zero patience. I'm done with her. Done. Like, I feel that Coop, where is her parents? Where is her mother? Where's her dad? Where are they? Wasn't her mom trying to get closer to her or something? What was that? I haven't even seen that going on. Like, where's her family? She got no support system. She's all over the place.
Spencer is her support.
But she's pushing Spencer away though.
So Godspeed, sis. Good luck.
She's talking about music career. I swear, if that music career don't go anywhere, she's gonna be asking for help.
So she's gonna be asking for help, because now I feel like she's actually on a little run with her music, which is cool. But I feel like she's gonna also start to suffer there too, because she needs to realize that she's placing blame in the wrong places.
Exactly.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna get through the rest of the hands that are up. So you gotta save your break your comment down to one thing. Like, what's the one thing that you really, 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 really want to say? so I can get to everybody, because I appreciate y'all staying on this live with me. I appreciate y'all being in the Zoom with me. I also want to show the YouTube a little bit of love, because I love that y'all are on this chat with me. So let's one comment, and then, you know, say it with your chest how you feel. Hey girl, Victoria.
Hi.
You are always
Okay.
So hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great.
Okay, so the one thing I want to say is I agree and disagree. I think that Layla is a victim. I don't think she's the main victim, because Spencer did lead her on for weeks, thinking that, you know, she's thinking that he loves her too, because he did say Vegas did mean something to me, because she didn't know how he felt about Liv. And so I also think that she is also not a victim, because what she did to Liv in the first few seasons, I think, messed up. And my sister wanted to say something too.
Okay.
Hi.
What Liv did this season is not compared to what Layla did.
I can't hear you. Come closer. I can't really hear you.
I feel like what Liv did this season shouldn't be compared to what Layla did in the first season, because the first season it was just high school crushes, but this, they've actually been in a relationship, they've actually loved each other, and this is completely different. That's just how I feel.
I mean, no lies are being detected. Come on with the different perspective. I ain't mad at it. I feel that. Thank y'all. We actually think it is. So like, it's not just gonna be Spencer took the fall, but Spencer's gonna take a real big hit, especially if some type of legal action is put up behind this. Child. Who we got next?
Oh, okay. Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Nala? Is that Nala next?
Nyla. Yes, it's Nyla. Can you hear me?
Hold on, I can't really hear you. One second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Okay, so it's Nyla. You said it right. I love you. Oh my God, your videos give me life. I'm literally always in your comment section. Like, don't play with me about your comment section. Okay.
Yes, we do.
I have like one theory and then one comment, but I'm gonna just get the comment out there. Okay, so I'm a ride or die Team Olivia fan. Like, I'm so ride or die for Olivia. And this whole Layla and Olivia situation really has me very upset. Like, I wanted to fight my TV tonight. I really wanted to fight my TV. Like, Layla, like when Layla said that she's not a good friend, I was like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Like, she put her feelings aside for you so many times. She walked away from the love of her life for you. And I was like, and then when Olivia finally said you wouldn't know loyalty if it had a price tag, I was like, thank you, Olivia. Like, you just, like, if she didn't come back at her so hard, I probably would not be Team Olivia anymore. Like, me and you are done. Like, I'm cutting all ties to Team Olivia. But I was so proud of her. I was like, you're finally sticking up for yourself. Like, okay, maybe these drugs are doing something to you.
Oh my gosh, not the.
Just kidding. And then when she finally told Spencer and then she crashed the car, I was like, this song is really bad luck. This song is really bad luck.
Y'all, I said that song as soon as the song came on. I said, no, not the song. Not the song. Y'all gotta get another one.
It was a really cute thing. And then, okay, I just want to say my theory. I really do feel like Koopa's on the road to death. Like, she's like going everywhere else. I feel like when Patience finds out that this little girl just dropped out of school, I really feel that Patience is gonna go off on her. Like, I've seen Patience when it comes to schoolwork. Patience does not play, and you're telling me her girlfriend dropped out of school? Like, Coop is on the road to nowhere. I don't know where Coop gotta go, but she cannot stay here anymore.
Everybody like, pack your bags. Coop want to go.
Coop is a vibe to me. Like,
thank you so much, Nala. Thank you. We getting down to it. We only got like 7 more. The principal has brain trauma. It wasn't Billy who actually hit him. Let's hope so, child. Let's hope so.
I
I'm gonna go ahead and speak on my it's Olivia and Spencer and Layla, man.
DJ White.
Yeah, that's my name.
Hello.
What's the name?
You there? DJ White going once, going twice. It's your time. All right, we going. We gotta go to the next person. Nikki Joe said, I don't think Spencer's going to jail. I think it's just the art for Liv to get help once again.
Anna, that's why that's
Okay,
there.
Rachel.
I kind of have a lot to say. This is more about like not the episode, but like the whole season 3.
Okay.
I wish we would have saw more of all of their reactions. Like after the 7th episode, we just like all of them already knew about what happened in Vegas. I wish we saw Jordan's reaction to all this.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting like Jordan to like say something about Olivia and Spencer, but he was shipping them. I was expecting him to be more like, because like they're siblings basically, and I just thought he would have had more of a reaction, different one.
I always thought that Jordan was going to be fine with it. But I agree. I wish they would have given us their reactions because I wanted to know who knew but didn't know. Like who knew but nobody told them. They just kind of sussed it out. And I would have loved to see that. So I agree.
I wish we would have saw more of their like thoughts about that. Like these two like best friends or whatever just admitted their feelings for each other now. Mm-hmm. Everyone's just like fine with it. I don't know.
I think everybody was like, we knew this already. We've been waiting on y'all. Cause that's what I've been like.
Also like the fight with this is sorry if this is too long, but the fight with Olivia and Layla was just like the one from the dance.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But I feel like Olivia went harder this time.
Yeah, but I feel like the way the argument was set up with like Layla being really upset with Olivia finally like letting out her feelings. I'm glad she did.
Yeah. We proud of you, Olivia. We're proud. Thank you. You're getting down to it, y'all. We're going a little over, but y'all rocking with your girl, and I appreciate it. This week's videos are going to be lit.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Sierra?
Yes.
Hey.
Hi. I love your videos on YouTube. I'm always commenting on everything.
I appreciate it. I love all the comments, all the long paragraphs. I actually be reading them. I be in my bed like, for real? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Let me note that.
I just feel like Coop is stupid because it's like, you didn't finish high school yet. Like, at least finish. Like, you're almost done. You're in the 12th grade. Like, finish that and then start, like, music. Like, at least do that first. And then that's about it. That's all I had to say.
It's the honesty for me. I just feel like Coop is stupid. Maybe that's one of the video titles this week. I just feel like Coop is stupid. I'm with it. There were no lies detected. Thank you. Crystal Nicole said we're going in on Coop. Well, okay, so is there one person in the house that understands Coop and can defend this? I welcome you to the stage.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I love you.
Oh my gosh, I love y'all more. Like, I love you more. Shanice, right?
Yes, it's Shanice. Okay, so I have two quick things to say. So the first thing that I want to say is about Olivia and Lila's friendship. I feel like that relationship like only prospers when one person is at the top, like they really have an inferiority complex between both of them. When we were first introduced to them, like they were very standoffish of each other. Like Layla didn't take that extra step to like bring Olivia back into the fold after she just came out of rehab. That was shady, you know, and it kind of shown that progression. Like Layla has always been caught up in her own life to not pay attention to Liv. Like Liv has always been the caretaker. And I think that's interesting. Like they only survive when one person is succeeding over the next person. And I also feel a little bit bad for Layla as well, because all of her loves, even though she didn't really care about Asher, has find some interest in Olivia. And I think there's something to be said about that, because it didn't happen once, it happened 2 times. So I think that's pretty interesting. And the last thing I want to say is about my boy Spencer, because I love that from the Vegas episode, he's just like, Liv is it for me. I don't care. Like, we could work out the logistics some other time, but like, this is it for me. Like, when Layla confronted him, he was just like, all right, I get that. I'm sorry. I'm over it. But he was just waiting for Liv. And once she took that step, he was ready to take 10 steps with her. So I'm just kind of sad that we 10 steps back now. So, yeah.
I agree with everything that you said. You really broke it down. And honestly, thinking more about what you said, the second point, yeah, there is something to be said about people finding Olivia more interesting sometimes. I don't necessarily know if it's attraction, but I definitely think that people are finding Olivia more interesting. And I don't think that Layla is as shallow as she appears initially, but I definitely think that Olivia is deeper.
For sure.
Thank you for your comment. Thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. Who is next? Okay. Hey, Desiree. I hope I said your name correctly. You catching the end, but girl, I'm going to put it up as a replay so that you can check it out. We had a good old time. We are about to wrap it up, though. I'm going through in the private Zoom, and we're talking with some other subbies. So yeah, what's next?
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, everyone kind of figured out that something happened between Layla and Spencer, Liv and Spencer in Vegas. But like, people don't know about Jordan Simone still. So like, is Layla gonna tell like their parents, like, because she's upset and stuff? But like, I don't know about that. But like, the thing is, like, that song played, that one, and I hear it when they're about to walk out of the like club they're always in. I'm like, something's gonna happen. I'm like, they're in a car. I did have to find the remote batteries because I threw it across the room.
Yeah.
But okay, I am low-key scared for episode 10.
Why?
Okay, it was my comment, the hospital comment. Nurse Joy.
Oh, the Kelly Stewart comment.
I'm terrified. I don't like people injured. Like,
I don't think that it's gonna be anybody. Not important.
I have to say, it's either Coop.
Huh?
My money's on Olivia, Coop, and Jordan to be in the hospital. That's who I think would be.
I would think it probably would be a parent. Like, I feel like it would be Billy.
Maybe, but no, I'm like, maybe like that's how people will find out about like Jordan and Simone. I was thinking of that, and they're like, Simone's with him, and then they're like, and then his parents are like there, and they're like. And then they're like, do you want him to be alone with your son? And they're like, yeah, we'll go get his wife out the room. And they're like, wait, what did you say? Wait, take a step back. And then they're like, wait, what's her last name? And they're like, Baker. And then they're like, okay, first name Simone. And then they're like, wait, what?
That makes some good television.
And then Spencer and Liv are just there, and like they don't look shocked. They just have their heads down because they're like, oh.
And Billy can hit him with you cover for him too? You cover for him too?
You allow this to happen? Right.
I love that. Thank you, Lily. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in a couple of videos because I did see what you said, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and I haven't gotten a synopsis yet. So I'm waiting on the synopsis to really break it down. All right. We're coming up to the end. Now that I'm thinking, Jayla P said, now that I'm thinking, Layla was inviting Liz to parties fresh out of rehab. I wish Liz would have brought that up. And I'm okay with the read she gave still.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah. It's kind of pitch black. So.
No worries. Just tell me how to pronounce your name.
Zerkio.
Zerkio.
You know, like,
okay. Hi.
Hi. I feel like it's kind of weird because if you looked at Spencer in like season 2, he's never been like this, and I feel like he's just kind of getting pushed around. Like, I feel like he shouldn't listen to Coop because Coop don't know what she's talking about. Like, she hasn't been listening to her 2 main sources of wisdom.
Yep.
And that's Spencer and Patience, and now she's just by herself listening to some street rats. So at this point, I really don't know. Like, she got to get her life together. Layla, I'm tired of her. Like, season 1, she was fine. Season 2, hated her. Season 3, she's back to season 2. So, she needs friends. She needs new friends.
Well, they ain't got that many. So wait, what did y'all think about in YouTube? Let me know in the comment section. What did y'all think about this new football player who came with the smoke? And I was ready, but then he got his stuff together. What y'all think about him? Yes, he's cute. Jabari seems cool. We can buy it. I mean, I haven't seen a not fine black man on this show yet. Let's start there. I mean, there's quite a few fine people, period, not just black. Personally, I think that JJ is fine, but, you know, that's my business. Sorry, did I interrupt you though, Zerkio? Did you finish?
Yeah, but I don't really have much to say because it's already said. Everything's already said.
Being here, we down to the last 2, so we gonna, you know, Zerkio, we can talk in the comment section like we normally do. Thank you so much for even hopping on here. DJ, when we unmute you, you better be ready to go because you have missed your round.
Can you hear me now?
It's a little low.
Oh, hold up.
Can y'all hear him? I can't hear him. It's like, you might have to come closer. We're gonna finish up with Danielle and DJ. So DJ, work it out with the audio. We're gonna go to Danielle real quick and then we're gonna come back to you.
All right, that's cool.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay, come on, girl. We gotta talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk.
What we gotta talk
I
about?
feel like season 3, the whole of season 3 is just based off of emotion, showing the soft part of everybody. That's just like showing their little weakness to me. Okay, we seen Spencer being his soft, sexy, small, silent voice walking on. Ooh, you know, but you know, my boy is hurting. He hurt me, But first, let me talk about Layla real quick. I never liked her from season 1. I don't like her. But I could say I'm not biased. I'll be like her character sometimes. Maybe she was like a little victim-ish. Like she was butthurt from Spencer. Like, come on now, boo. You was a little bit too dramatic. Don't be doing all of that. She was red a little bit. Listen, this episode gave me adobo, some sazon, the filth, honey. The reading was there for me, okay? It was there for me. The film was there for me, okay? But I also feel like All American, they rush their relationships too fast. Like the characters don't really get to take a little break before they jump in. Like, look at that. That whole drama situation. Layla wanted to jump right into Spencer. Take a little break. Now, she Now Olivia and Spencer, they wanna jump right into each other already. You know, the show don't give the characters enough time to take a break. I am rooting for Olivia. I want it. But it's like you can't really rush it at the same time. Cool. Oh child, oh child. Woo! Some of these characters just need to be like JJ character and be like once in a blue moon because they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. But each character has to move up from each other, and I feel like they're friendship based. They're like the popular set of people. So like they're only friends because they're like popular type of people. So they never really got to be real friends with each other. We always knew Layla and Olivia were not friends. It was just like, you know, we used to be cool because we part of the same clique. But that ain't my girl. Maybe, you know, that ain't my girl. Probably Kia and Olivia could kick it. You know, they could kick it. But like Layla, she needs to cool off somewhere elsewhere. They just need a break from relationships. They need a break from relationships.
Yeah.
And yeah. But you know, other people gotta talk. But that's it for me. The emotions and the spice was there. I was waiting for some hands to be thrown, but you know what? They ain't too black. They Beverly Hills. You know, they Beverly Hills. They was giving
this is CW. This is HBO. There would be hands for sure.
They were giving main chick, side chick vibes, like she mad at man and woman. Girl, you just gotta really be mad at Spencer, but you know, you a little too butthurt trying to act like you all queen and all. Boo boo, you ain't it. You ain't it. You ain't never been
You ain't it.
You ain't it, boo. Come on.
Listen, Layla thought she found her forever love, so
she thinks she all like, because I told you, I commented in one of your videos. I was like, she come out in the season 1, she came out like the blonde chick in Beverly Hills, trying to like, you know, the scene, the very first scene when she came out, it was like the rich blonde chick coming out, popular chick, #1 chick at the school. Like, girl, please, give me a break.
That pilot had her lit though. I wanted to be her friend in that pilot. They had Beyonce fans following her around Beverly Hills. Like, she was looking sad. But thank you so much, Danielle. Thank you so much for your comment. DJ, we coming back to you, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Come on, I'm gonna jump into YouTube real quick, and then we're gonna get yours together.
All right.
Layla's
hear me now?
Low key. Oh, okay, I can hear you.
All right, I had to switch to my school mic. I don't know what's wrong with my game mic, but so I ain't heard nobody talk about this, but I'm gonna keep it straight up. I would rather watch the ads than watch Asher and that one girl. I'd rather have longer ads than watch them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I do not care about that.
That's her name, that one girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's so boring. I don't care about it. But yeah, that's just really all I had to say. Cause everybody else, you know, really wrapped it up for me.
I appreciate that. That's a great note to end on, because I want to reiterate. If y'all didn't see my last video, I posted a video this morning, or this afternoon actually, talking about who was in the montage, and clearly I was wrong. Your girl was wrong. You get to keep this video and see that Erica does admit when she's wrong. But I said in that video that I don't like Asher and I don't like Vanessa, and I still don't. Probably never will. So if y'all ever wonder, does Erica like Layla better than Olivia? Does Erica like Olivia better than Layla? Erica does not like Vanessa and Asher. I think that they're a waste of space. And if they could give me, if they need to, they create conflict for everybody else, so they have to be on the show. Give me 15 seconds and get them out of here. I don't need to see extended moments of them. For what? What are we looking at? I want to go get a snack. But you guys, that is it for us. I think I got to everybody. Madison, you're gonna have to hop into the comment section, sis, because we are at the end, and I think we talked earlier. Thank you so much for joining me for the live reactions and after party. This was our first time doing it, y'all. So thank you for showing up and showing out. I will do this again. We're going to tweak it a little bit, make the process a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed being able to chat with me. I enjoyed being able to chat with you and put faces and voices to y'all's names, because we be in the comment section and we already friends, but now I can like really get to know you guys a little bit better and really get a good grasp on like what you're like as a person. So I really did like doing this. I am going to be also posting information on, oh sorry, it's not the echo. I'm going to be posting a little bit more information on my rewatch. Like I know I pitched that a little bit in a couple videos, and I want to go back and rewatch the series. And I know there's like a Chrome extension that we can download. It used to be called Netflix Party. Now it's called Teleparty. So like look that up. But I think I'm going to use that to do like rewatch parties where you can rewatch with a group of people and y'all will be at the same exact place and they'll have a chat there. So I think that could be cool if y'all want to do that. We can go back to season 1 and get it going. And then leading up to when they come back for season 3, we can go into the first half of season 3. I definitely want to do more interactive comments like this. Content like this, but the videos aren't going to stop, y'all. I'm going to continue to consistently give y'all all American videos. If you can't tell, I absolutely love the series. I love the characters. I love talking about it, and I love that I've been able to connect with you all and build a community where we can all talk about this show that we love. Like, this is freaking amazing. Like, really, really, really amazing. And I want each and every one of you to know how amazing that you are. And I'm so glad that you're here. And that'll be all from me. And we have a watch party when episode 9 come out. We gonna see, child. We gonna see. Because this was a lie. Your girl, like, y'all got me in here. I got actual makeup on. I'm able to record my videos just like whatever. Y'all got me in here trying to be cute. Before I go, I'm gonna go through the YouTube and she is interested again with Ashley. She's going with JJ. Girl, the lies. Angela. Vanessa is lying, trying to save face. She doesn't want to be found out, which is even worse. Like, so you only like it when it's sneaky or when it's like behind his back or when he's in a relationship. Girl, I can't. Love you more. Let's see. JJ funny. Yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna finish this conversation in the comment section. I'm going to be looking at y'all's comment on the last video that I just posted because I didn't get to everyone before we were preparing for this live. Again, thank y'all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.